All right. What's going on, YouTube? Lomax, back here with another video. I come to you from the beautiful Carolinas again. Um, those of y'all know this is my home. I'm currently in North Carolina, but South Carolina is my home. Um, listen, I hope all is well with y'all, and I hope everyone is, staying blessed. Keeping the stress down. Um, doing what they need to do, right? uh Mental health. um y'all, I'm coming to y'all with a little bit of a different video. um Listen, I've been seeing a lot lately about evictions and people getting evicted, losing their jobs, and not knowing what to do, and suffering from homelessness. uh that's something, y'all. That's not nothing small, that's something huge, and it'll play a big factor on your mental health. I'm gonna speak from experience, and hopefully, if y'all run into this video, the main reason why I'm making this video is to try to, help, give advice on the things that I did. So here we go. Uh, 2 years ago, when I was staying in Atlanta with my ex, uh, long story short, y'all, um, she already had a plan in place, and she refused to help me. Right after I took care of this lady for like at least a year or two. Um, but when she started making money, I noticed a big change in this person. Uh, so as y'all know, I drive trucks. Things slow down, things happen. You don't make money while you sitting as a truck driver, okay? And when you do get paid by sitting, it's not nowhere near as much you make when you're driving, okay? So up and downs, especially during the winter time. And when I first moved in this apartment, it was 900 something bucks. Or I think it was a little less than that. I think it was 800 and something, to be honest with you. Uh Things was cool. Stayed there about 2 years, and rent jumped up to like 1,250, you guys. Nearly 1,300. And all I know, things kept going up, things kept getting expensive, and I had to do what I had to do, just like y'all do what y'all have to do. But one thing I do want to say before I get into this whole little thing, right? um Take responsibility for how you manage money, okay? Take responsibility on where you at right now in life. um Regardless of the fact, because this is one of the most important things that's going to help you get through this storm or what you're going through. And yes, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be a walk in the park. um Remember, y'all, it all starts in here. It does. It's a fact. It all starts in here. So when I was watching, I want to get to this. So when I was watching these videos, right, I don't know why people record evictions and put them on YouTube, but they do it. I think some of them try to prove a point, and some of them try to show off. I don't know. The whole point is that the whole point is this, right? I noticed something what a lot of people said, and they said, "What am I going to do with my stuff?" You guys, it's just stuff. People have personal belongings, and I think what a lot of times what people do, they attach themselves to just stuff. Whether that's a couch, a TV, furniture, things that have no value whatsoever. but costs you an arm and a leg sometimes, right? It's just stuff, dressers and all that. I'm not gonna say that that stuff not important to people who have a house. The point of you having a big house, you have to fill up space. You know what I mean? I've learned to live with nothing. I've learned to live out of a duffel bag, a big duffel bag. That's something trucking taught me. Thank God that's what I do for a living. It has its ups and downs. I'm not rich. Um, I don't own a car. On my off time, I just get a hotel room or something, you guys, and use the truck to go do what I gotta do. If I don't want to get a hotel room, I just stay in the truck. Um, it works for me for the time being. This economy is getting out of hand, and I'm not gonna get into politics or any of that. But you guys, we are responsible for financial, our own financial decisions in life. Because if we being honest, a lot of us we kind of manage money because a lot of us wasn't taught about managing money. Um, but all this stuff can be learned as you go. I mean, a lot of times you go through things to get better. You go through trials to be tested. And that's just the truth. I know because I've been through it, and I'm still standing, and I'm standing strong. I'm stronger than what I have ever been in my life. Um, People that don't serve you, um, and if people looking down on you because you lost a place, that doesn't define you. I remember a lady that was working in the office. She told me personally that whatever you do, because she knew I was a good person, she said, whatever you do, don't ever let this determine your worth and who you are. I got to a point, you guys. I paid the last of my rent. That was fair, and I kept living there. And I was the only one there. You think my ex was there with me? No, she was not. She was gone. And I already had a plan in place. But it's a whole nother story. So I'm gonna tell y'all how I survived. I had a Volkswagen at the time, and the company US Auto Sales, they went out of business. You know what I mean? They went out of business, man. Um, some illegal stuff was going on about the loans they sold us and all that. I no longer have that vehicle. So when I got evicted, I took I took what my clothes and all that, all the other stuff. I was like, whatever y'all have in there, that's still in there, y'all can have it. It's just stuff. You know what I mean? Um, so basically, yeah, I got down, I got depressed, but I didn't make excuses. I did for a little minute, but I didn't make big, 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 big excuses. You know what I mean? Um, so when I had the vehicle, I would go to the gym, take a shower at the gym, uh, take a shower at the gym, get a good workout, get all that stress off of you, right? And hit the shower, as I said. And I currently wasn't working as a truck driver because I was dealing with a shady company, and that's a whole nother thing, you guys. But that's for another video. So I was doing Lyft, and I would get up at the crack of dawn, and I would go do what I gotta do. Go do what I gotta do. I was so busy in that car in Atlanta, you guys. I told myself I will drive this car and make money as much on this Lyft app until I can't drive it no more. And that's exactly what I did. I drove that car so much and made money um till the brakes went out on it. I didn't have no brakes, you guys. I didn't have no brakes. True story. This is a true story. Everything I'm telling you. I was making money to the point to where they would kick me off the Lyft app. That's how much I was driving nonstop because it's something that's called determination. determined, by any means necessary. You do what you have to do. And I know it's not as maybe simple or easy as I'm saying it, because it's not. But I understand when you have children, that's a whole different ball game. I can't speak on that. You know, I really can't, because that's a whole different situation right there. But all I'm saying to y'all, all I want to say to you guys in motivation is to keep your head up. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be tough. But always remember, y'all, true story and true saying: when one door closes, another one opens. It may not be, it may not be where you want it, but in due time it will come. This too shall pass. And if you don't believe in, you gotta believe that. Even when it's tough, man, you have to believe that. And you guys, we all go through things in life, but you gotta pick yourself up. This is the time to see what you made of. And I believe in you. I know you can do it, because I've done it. I'm not no different from either one of y'all out there. Like I told you, thank God I drive trucks. And I kind of figured a way out. And don't be surprised during this time when people treat you different, with disrespect, look down on you, try to offer you money and just try to talk about you. You know what I'm saying? Give you money and go tell the whole world behind your back. Because it happened to me. Don't be surprised. Family members. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you go move with someone that you know you thinking they helping you out. The whole time they is really talking about you. You know what I mean? But y'all, those of you who've been there, y'all know what I'm talking about. But I just wanted to make this quick video in motivation. And y'all just know y'all not alone. This is happening to lots of people, thousands of people. People losing their homes. People can't pay their mortgage. People can't pay their rent. Um, the cost of living, economy, you name it, man. Some things you just don't have no control over, but you do have control on where you spend your money. Even though, at some degree, prices go up, so your money is worth less, really. But I think y'all get where I'm coming from. Um, y'all keep y'all head up and stay away from toxic people. If you can get help, get help. Um, if you have to live out of your car, live out of your car for the time being. Especially if it's a brand new model or something. It'll take time for something to happen to it. God forbid something happen to it. I hope nothing happened to it, whether it's new or older. You know what I mean? Because during this, what you're gonna find out is that less is more. Less is more. For some reason in America, we get a little raise and we think we gotta buy more. Buy bigger houses, buy 2 or 3 bedroom when you only got one ass, right? You don't gotta do all that. You know what I mean? But like I said, those of you with 2, 3 children or more, a big family, you take what you have to from this, because that's a situation. I would tell you to pray to the Most High. That's one thing I did. I cried myself to sleeping in a car. You know what I mean? I cried myself to sleep. I will admit it. You know, it made me who I am today. And I will pray to God. God, please don't forsake me. My ex laughed at me where I showed her where I sleep. She already done moved in back with her brother. I wasn't allowed to come over there no more. People turned their back on me. Hey, let them go. And you distance yourself far away from them, because they wasn't nothing there for to use you anyway. you know. But I hope this stimulated thought for y'all and those of you who are having rough times right now. Um, you keep your head up and you do what you have to do for you and your family. Thank you for listening. Leave a comment. If you're going through something, you need some motivation, anything, leave a comment. Ask me anything. Uh, I don't speak on things I haven't experienced for myself. That's the difference between me and a lot of others. I don't just talk and run my mouth because I barely even talk to people. Usually, I keep things to myself. Um, a lady told me the other day that I don't look like nothing I've been through. That's a blessing in itself. You know, I'm a very humble person, and some things don't need to be told unless you helping someone. You know what I mean? Uh, but thank y'all for listening to the video. And guys, I mean everything I said. I truly mean, genuinely, keep your head up. Okay? Things are tough, but you can bounce back. Weather the storm. Stay calm. I know it's hard, but you can do it. And when you make it, don't forget, Lomax told you you would. Thank you for listening. Have a good one.